Block number 5 in our Quilt Builders Challenge is called Old Windmill. For this block, you'll need 3 different fabrics, a light, a medium, and a dark. The great thing about this one is that you only cut 1 piece from your light, 1 from your medium, and 2 from your dark, so it cuts fast and goes together quickly too. This block doesn't have a specific center unit like most of our others. So we're going to assemble it just like the Quilt Builders card deck shows us. First, take your piece A and cut it in half diagonally once, and then diagonally again to create 4 triangles. Repeat that same process with your piece B, cutting it into 4 triangles as well. Carefully rotate your fabric when you're cutting it so you don't disturb your pieces. And then take your piece C and cut it in half diagonally once. Now you're ready to sew. Working assembly line styles, sew each A triangle to a B triangle. Since they're all the same, go ahead and sew all 4 sets at once. Press your seams and don't forget to use a little starch since these edges are cut on the bias. Next, take those units back to the sewing machine and add the C triangle to each one, creating your 4 square units total. At this point, your life will be so much easier if you go ahead and take it back to your ironing board and just give that seam a good press. Once all 4 are complete, lay them out on your cutting mat to make sure everything is oriented and going the correct way. Now sew Unit 1 to Unit 2 and Unit 3 to Unit 4, creating 2 rows. Press those seams nice and flat, then return to your sewing machine to sew the center seam that joins the 2 rows together. Nest your seams in the middle so that the intersection isn't bulky. Pin it well and sew your 1/4-inch seams all the way across. Give your block a good steam press, then as always, take it back to your cutting mat and trim up the edges so everything is nice and square. And there you have it, your 5th block in our Quilt Builders Challenge, Old Windmill. Happy quilting, fashionistas!